Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd and welcome to Timberborn, which is basically a city builder, but with beavers. 10 out of 10, game concept of the year. Oh my goodness, just look at them go. Okay, what game would not be improved by adding additional beavers? This is delightful. So, okay. I know what you're thinking. Bloody hell, there's a lot of stuff on screen right now. And that's true. But this is a city builder. Alright, so it's probably not as complicated as it actually looks. Okay, so we've got a certain number of beavers. Right now, yes, none of them have got homes, and also most of them don't have jobs. But if I want to give them a homes, that means we're gonna need wood. So, right. I see you down there, tiny tutorial. Okay. So, lumberjack flag means, yes, they can start, hang about. They can start gathering wood inside this area, but... right, that needs to be within this district, otherwise it won't go down. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. That's fine. This isn't my first city builder. So, one lumberjack flag to cover all of these trees, and yes, just flip you around, please. Another one to cover all of these. Brilliant. And while I'm, sticking down flags and whatnot, hang about, if I had to put a guess in, gather a flag. Brilliant. So, right, we'll gather dandelions, berries, and chestnuts. Blueberry, that sounds like a berry to me. Beavers need water to survive, build a water pump. They're right next to a river. And they're beavers. Are we sure these are beavers and not just people wearing beaver outfits? Because I'm not getting beavery vibes right now. Right, just give them a nice path to the water pump too. Because apparently these fussy beaver plebs aren't willing to just, go and drink from the river or whatnot. And okay, I think I'm starting to see how this all fits together here. My lumberjack beavers are harvesting logs, and those logs are being taken straight over to the pump to build it. So, right, we've got to start thinking about, yes, logistics, warehouses, that sort of a thing. Okay, few days later, and yes, we're making some good progress with the basics here. I've set up some nice basic housing for my beavers. We've set up places to store logs or store food. We've set up, a nice carrot farm over here to grow some fresh carrots. Those will be coming in no time whatsoever because, yes, kind of noticed that, okay, like, we've got to the point of ecosystem collapse much sooner than I was anticipating. Okay, I need more trees, which means I need a forester, which means I need science, so, okay, it's research time. Especially as, yes, the game kind of tricked me. Alright, it did say very clearly, hey, you can stack buildings on top of each other. Isn't that fun? And I did, and then the game yelled at me because no one could get up to the building that I built on top of the other building because we haven't invented cooking stairs yet. I mean, beyond that, this is looking good. That's a lovely carrot farm right here. I've set up, like, tiny small tank vending machines dotted around the town. So when people want water, they can get it there without having to walk all the way over to the pump. I say that, there's no water in them. I'm not 100% sure how to fix that. Okay, so, good news and bad news. The good news is the carrot harvest is coming in. So, in terms of food, we're golden. The bad news is... sure, we're approaching the point where I've got enough science out of my Beaver Science Centre to, unlock stairs, but to build them, we need planks. Which is fine, but to make planks, lumber mills need power. And power needs, okay, either a water wheel or a power wheel. Is it just me that finds it a bit odd, by the way, that we haven't built a dam yet? Like, I just feel in the Beaver City building game, that's like the first thing you should build, long before you built the Beaver Research Station. Okay, what I will say is adorable, though, is, yes, like, we're not generating electricity or anything. We're literally just a moving, rotational movement or whatever, from the water wheel to the lumber mill via cogs and whatnot. That's adorable. Meaning straight away, right, we are now converting logs into planks. Brilliant, which is actually maybe not so good because, right, we're running a bit low on logs and also a bit on trees by the looks of it because, yes, beavers also can't swim. because they can't access these trees over here. Again, I'm just increasingly suspicious. These are not actually... Oh, hang on. I was about to say there's a dam here, but no. There's just a natural barrier blocking water that we could demolish. But if we do that, then... That just feels like the opposite of what beavers should be doing, in fact. So, okay. Forester now. Later, stairs. Oh, but this is nice. Right, I get to choose what tree I'm planting. Some trees grow really fast, but don't generate much in the way of woods. Other trees take longer to grow, but once they're grown, yeah, they generate a lot more cocking woods. Okay, get me some nice, easy, quick birch over here. Lovely. We just need basically anything we can cocky grow on this side of town. However, on this side of town, yeah, begin work on some lovely, lovely chestnuts. Oh, I'll say that. Slight issue. It turns out the forester needs logs. And we don't have logs until we've got the forester, so... Okay, this is all going to work out fine, don't panic. Look over here. There are trees over on this side of the river. You are beavers, I'm sure you can figure this out. Okay, I think the game possibly may have just taken pity on me because, there's a slope here. Whoever put it here, beavers are grateful. So I suspect that even though I don't have stairs yet, I now can access these trees up here, which is good, because previously, yes, they were slightly out of, okay, they're still a tiny bit out of range, but we can chop down, like, 2 trees. Alright, this is going to be fine. I've just learnt a very important lesson. You don't need living trees to get wood. Like, dead trees, that's still wood. I was kind of assuming it was like, I don't know, rotten wood or something. But no, this wood's fine. Okay, never mind, the shortage is over. Okay, haven't really got the basics of, you know, society set up yet. But apparently, there's a drought coming. Okay, what I'm going to suggest is we, yes, fill up the tanks. How do I encourage them to fill up the tanks? Like, whose job is that? Okay, so, hilariously, the tutorial is now saying, hey, you're done. You now know everything. Have fun. You're gonna do fine as long as the water keeps flowing. Yeah, that drought thing, that's still coming, by the way. I suspect the water's not gonna be flowing much longer. Still, we're growing, yeah, a whole bunch of oak trees up here, which is lovely. A whole bunch of, I can't remember, but like, you know, medium yield trees down here. And the fast, quick, dirty trees over on this side. So, right. It might finally be time. It's taken me several weeks of in-game time, but we're finally cocking ready to understand what the cock stairs are precisely. Okay, never mind. It turns out you can't do raised paths in this game. What we need is platforms, which is another 100 science. Right, I think possibly we should just demolish this useless bastard. Hilariously, that does lead to, yes, just trash sitting on the rooftops that needs to be collected and regathered, though that's also hilariously, yes, a giant pile of incoming wood. Right, we should have just done that a long time ago. Got it. So, okay. We need to orientate raised buildings in such a way as stairs can access them. Also, really should have cancelled those stairs, actually. Ah, you see, like this here. This would work. If we just put 2 houses right here, we just have dedicated stairs. Though, actually, we could also have 2 houses up here just where they were, but then link them up to, right, this network. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm gonna be honest. You don't get a good view out of your front door. You just get whatever this devastation is instead. And one day, the god of beavers willing, I am going to build this second warehouse up here again, and we're going to connect it with this staircase, okay? This staircase is just going to be a monument to my hubris for the minute. And I tell you what, now that we've got, like, you know, carrots coming in, a grill. Right here, opposite the, you know, carrot warehouse. That's got to be a good idea. Okay, slight issue we've got here, which is, this beaver appears to have, yes, broken its teeth. How precisely would we fix that? Do we need to set up like a beaver doctor or something? Here we go, a tooth grindstone. Sounds absolutely nightmarish, but whatever, apparently it's going to help out this guy. Okay, I was about to celebrate the fact that yes, now we've got extra housing, we appear to be breeding new beavers. But, right, also the beavers are dying of old age, so, right. We need to, speed up the breeding program, guys. Come on, chop chop. Okay, slight issue with the grill, by the way, which is apparently you can't cook carrots. Like, I thought that was the carrot symbol, but no, it's a spadadoc, whatever that is, so, okay, we're gonna need a new farm to, yes, make potatoes, because apparently you can cook potatoes, but not carrots. Like, I'm 99% sure you can cook carrots, game. Like, I've eaten cooked carrots. Also, I can't take this anymore. Okay, we're beavers, we're building a dam. And now, officially, I can't build any further. But once we've built, like, you know, this first bit of dam, at that point, are we allowed to build further? I'm not sure. And, okay, you, buddy, I can see you are doing your job pretty well. You're finally delivering water to all the water tanks, which is great, because I think the drought's about to hit, and I don't know what that means, but I suspect it's bad. Right, here we cocky go. There's now a drought, apparently. Okay, I think the water might be at a lower level than it was before, but it's still there. Like, yeah, the water wheel's turning. Oh. Okay, never mind. The water wheel's not turning. With no water wheels, we've got, yep, and literally no water. Right, the water's just, naffing off right now. Good, 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 good. Okay, so, for 3 days, we've got no water. Also, our crops are, our crops are going to die in, 2 days. And the drought lasts for, 3. Are you all going to die too? No, you're going to take way longer to die. That's fine. We've got, okay, we've got no more water in here. The water in here is now gone. But we've got, like, plenty of water in storage. Nobody panic. We're not going to die and... Oh. Right, now our bit of the world looks like, you know, the rest of the world. Albeit the rest of the world's also got lava in it. So, okay, maybe don't, like, you know, dig a dam up there or anything. Okay, so, good news and bad news. The good news is the drought's nearly over. Alright, 1 day left. The bad news is, there's no water, like, at all. Hopefully, yes, beavers can survive 1 day without water. Okay, we now officially have 1 beaver who's thirsty, and, bloody hell, that is... Okay, never mind, that's 2. Never mind, that's 3. Just out of interest, can the beavers, like, you know, revolt against my leadership? Because I'm deeply concerned if they can, that's about to happen. Just... Guys, hold on for like 0.2 days. The water is almost back. I swear, okay? And here we conking go. So, right. There's, you know, water most of the year. Then there's just not water. So, okay. Anytime you're ready, water source. Like, we're not in drought anymore. Come on. There we flipping go. It's just going to take a bit of time for the water to return. Just... hold on, it's on the way. And we could start pumping it. Right, here we go. We're going to get a new carrot crop down. That's fine. We've got plenty of cocky carrots. We've got water coming in a hurry. Anyone who's like, you know, desperately thirsty, nip over here, get yourself a drink. Okay. We're golden. Everybody just, yeah, report direct to this location, because by the sounds of it, yes, right now, my pump operator is too busy pumping to actually deliver the water to your local barrels. And just to confirm, yes, dams don't actually block water. Like, they block a tiny bit of water, but not that much. But more importantly, yes, they're functioning as a bridge, meaning right. In mere moments, we're going to be ready to cross over to this side of the water. Because yes, apparently beavers need a bridge to cross a river. I'm still not convinced these are actually beavers. Also, you know what? Screw the giant water tank. We'll do that later. I want this cocking platform. Okay, this is important to me right here. Because this means at long last, that bastard medium warehouse can finally return. We just built one platform, and then another platform. Oh, there we cocky go. We've got access to the far side of the river, and that's a cocking large amount of wood. Right, you guys may now tear down literally every tree along here. Beautiful. And at the same time, this here is lovely empty growing lands. Meaning slap down a brand new farmer house here, we're gonna start growing some potatoes. Because once we've got potatoes, we can actually, like, you know, cook them. Now all of a sudden, yes, this should start generating a ridiculous, silly amount of wood in a hurry. Because he's going to be chopping down the big stupid tree. So right, this should, you know, significantly increase the rate at which we could build, say, this brand new farmhouse. And anything else we want to build, like... Okay, we've still not built any of this. There we go, we finally got there. You, buddy, you're going to be a berry storage facility. Because, yes, the berry worker's just sitting here because there's nowhere for the cocky berries to go. So, right, take the berries over to the new berry storage facility. You can't do that yet because we're still waiting for... Right, please build this. There we cocky go. Now that should be... What do you mean it's not connected by paths? Hang on. Hang on. Do you need officially to put paths? Oh, there we go. And all of a sudden, right. Berries. The berry picking can now recommence because we've just been sitting on these berries doing nothing for so long because my tiny berry storage facility was so full up. So, right. Everything's fine. We're now generating berries and carrots. We don't know how to cook either, apparently. As I say, we need potatoes for that. But yeah, thanks to my new friend over here, wood should just be flying in from this direction. So, right, that's going to speed up this process. And okay, I understand what's going on here. Carrots grow fast and generate a good amount of food. Potatoes are slower and generate less food, but they can be cooked. So as long as you've got the cooking infrastructure down, at that point, they're a lot better. And perfect timing, right, we've got more and more beavers entering the workforce, meaning we've got more and more people to work on the new grand potato farm. Beautiful. Next up, a potato warehouse right here just over the bridge. So, right, that can be stored there, and then... Okay, in that case, is this really the best place for the grill, given it's going to be doing nothing but cooking potatoes? No, it's not. You can just be torn down, and we'll move you over here. So yes, this could be the potato district. I also feel like, yes, after the drama of the drought, I owe these beavers some fun or whatnot. So what we're going to do is give them a lovely rooftop terrace, which I feel like, you know what? That's going to go up on this side of town. Because, yeah, I feel like these guys have got a bit of a bad deal. They can have a lovely terrace above their houses as, like, you know, compensation. And here we go, just shuffle around the path, slap down some more stairs, and that should be, yeah, a beautiful new terrace for you guys. Marvellous. Oh, bloody finally, right. Some of the trees we planted are starting to actually come through, and now, yeah, the moment they get torn down, he plants new ones. Beautiful. Okay, already at day 10 in cycle 2. Time for operation. Let's not do that thing that we did before again. So... Right, we've got the science, one medium tank, 10 times bigger than the tank we already had. So we're just going to pop that down right here. Okay, and your job is to fill up this tank. It's really nearby, this should not be a problem for you, and I say that. Right, so apparently you need gears. Here we go, 1 gear workshop, so we need... 100 science to do anything. Cocky brilliant. Okay, we'll get to that as soon as we can. Unless there's, like, you know, any other way we can speed up science. Yes, but only by spending 1,000 science. Okay, possibly it might be, like, you know, time for a second inventor. I feel like that might be appropriate. There we go, right opposite the first one. I like to imagine these two people absolutely cocky despise each other. Oh, and hello, sexy, I think right. The potato harvest has just arrived, meaning, oh, it's finally cocking time. Here we go, our brand new chef is just, yes, gathering potatoes from the potato farm. Because right now, yes, everyone's too busy harvesting the potatoes to take them over to the potato warehouse. But, oh flip me, we're about to generate cocky grilled potatoes. Beautiful. And in just a second, there we go. 100 science. Right, we know what we need to do here. The gear workshop. Turning planks into gears. Well, we got plenty of cooking planks. So you just go like here. And now we need to work you into the power infrastructure. Ah, hang on. It can be plugged in anywhere. Good, 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 good. So in which case, right. Let's make sure the power infrastructure can like continue beyond you. So we'll just put that like, you know, right there. Lovely. Then we'll just put you here and here. Turn the corner here. Straight on. And there we go. We should now be powering, yeah, both of these buildings. And this can generate, yeah, 250 hit points of power or whatnot. You're only using like 50. You're going to need 120. One water wheel still doing the job for now. Okay, so, good news and bad news. The gear factory is almost operational. Though, yes, we're just waiting on a worker to utilize it. But, as I say, we don't have gears yet. And I doubt we're going to be able to, you know, fill up the bucket by the time the drought hits. So, I feel like we might just want to go for, like, you know, one more pump just for safety. You see, thinking about it, we've now got a population of, like, yeah, well over 20, which we're trying to support with the same water infrastructure as we did back when we were only like 10. And yeah, looking at that now, with the benefit of hindsight, I can see how that would be a problem. Here we go, we are now yes, a 2 water pump society, which is good, and I've built a brand new small tank right next to this one. Like, at some point, we're probably going to get into a situation where we can, you know, produce gears and whatnot. But I feel like, yes, I doubt we're going to get enough gears out to finish this. Or indeed, well, actually, you know what? With 2 pumps, and that's a whole bunch of people over here coming to this pump, maybe we can get this thing at least partly filled up before the drought arrives. I mean, we've got 2.5 days, damn it. And here we go. Gears are now in production, but yes, every gear takes 3 hours. Which is not nothing. Meanwhile, we need 20 of them. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna work. Right, the numbers do not stack up on that one. I mean, unless, of course, we're like, you know, just ever so slightly increase the working day. Like, 16-hour days is not that long. Like, these beavers get a whole 8 hours to themselves. And there's a drought coming. We're just going to ever so slightly increase the working day so that, you know, there's a chance we get these cocky gears completed in time. And just to confirm, we completely failed to get down the giant tank. Okay, well, I guess you can go back down to 16-hour days, to be honest. Like, you know, lazy cocking beavers, but, yes, I strongly suspect there'll be a lot less work to do, because a lot of stuff's about to die. Oh, except hang on. Hang on. Holy flip me. I think a thing I did just accidentally saved us all, because wait! The water hasn't flowed away. Because dams have got, like, you know, a slipway on the top of them, but they still block some water, meaning as a result of that, the water in this bit of the river is still here. Meaning, okay, these here trees are in trouble, but that's fine. They can survive, like, you know, weeks without water. Oh, flip me. I just successfully beavered. Okay, I was not expecting this, but it turns out I'm a genius at dam building. Right, well, in that case, the great gear work can continue because, yes, I can't help but notice, giant number of beavers just came of age. So what we do is we just, yes, put them inside giant hamster wheels and they can run to generate power. Brilliant. I know you want more power input than this, but, like, we're going to be able to give you some power input. It's not much, but, like, it's enough to keep us going for the time being. So, right, you get in here, someone get over here and... I feel like everyone's like, you know, not on the same page here. Okay, I need you guys to work together on this. Right, we're now producing, yes, these guys. Unfortunately, very slowly on account of, yes, this idiot isn't running fast enough in his beaver wheel. Oh, and there we cocking go. The drought is over, and my citizens barely even cocking noticed it happened because farming is fine, the water supply is fine. Okay, it turns out, yes, when you're a beaver, building a dam is a good idea. Who would have guessed it? And give it just a moment, and yes, the river should no longer be a stagnant pond. Instead, we should actually get ourselves, the water wheel. I saw it move. I saw it move for just a second. As more water flows in, presumably water will start going over the slipway. The current's been restored, meaning, right, you no longer have to go inside the hamster wheel. That's fine. And we're now running at 100% efficiency. I love it. And we're going to celebrate our brand new water security by giving these guys access to a shower. Brilliant. Here we go. Anyone who wants a shower, just mosey on over here next to the double-decker, yes, potato and gear storage facility. And all of a sudden, right, you, buddy, you're about to get wet fur, which apparently is, like, good for you. There's literally a river. And they're beavers. If they want to be damp, why don't they just jump in the river? Oh, and there she is. We have now got a gigantic medium tank that, yes, as soon as this guy comes back on shift, we can start filling up, and at that point, even if something does go wrong, we will have, like, 3 times as much water and storage as we have ever had before. Oh, now that feels good. Oh, and what's that, guys? You want some more places to live? Well, how about an exciting, sexy new double large? Oh, yeah. It's got a proper little balcony, I think. I love it. Just a pop one of you here, another one right here. This is kind of, you know, the big residential district with a giant plaza of logs in the centre of it. Minor issue. Apparently, this building here, its entrance is not on the ground floor. Right, hang on, we may need to rethink this a tiny bit. There we go, just a handful of, you know, platform stairs, etc. You can now access your gigantic house with plenty of spare space in it, meaning we've got so much spare capacity, I'm pretty sure that's going to trigger a population boom. Oh yeah, there we go, immediately we've got new children being born, and I think we could deal with it because, oh yeah, our giant tank is being filled up over time, no one is thirsty, and we are cooking swimming in foods. And next time there's a drought, who cooking cares? I'm a beaver, I've, you know, set up a dam, my farm infrastructure is completely safe, so, oh, this has been a delight. Like, a lot of people have recommended this game to me over the years, because this has been in early access for years and years at this point, and, yeah, I think I understand why. This is a lovely, chill city builder that's just so delightful and charming, in part because it's got beavers in it, and they are inherently delightful and charming, though I can't help but, yes, be aware of one thing. One thing that gets mentioned a lot when people are talking about this game, especially recently, which is something called bad water, which was the most recent update, which is apparently a terrifying nightmare monstrosity that at some point is going to come in and destroy my town. And, I suspect I'm not ready for that. So, okay. How about we wrap things up there, but yes, indeed. I strongly suspect that this, like many a city builder, would make a lovely, lovely live stream. So, I suspect we're going to dig a bit deeper into this in the near future, and when we do, yes, I'm deeply concerned. Some bad water might at some point, like, drift in to my society. And at that point, I don't know. But as I understand it, it's bad. So, yes, indeed, the destruction of my beautiful society coming up soon. Hopefully, you are looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been the delightful Timberborn. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
I've created a small problem in my road system, which is it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.